All right, we're back. Thank you for the break time. Yeah, that's a little laden with irony, don't you think, Stephen? Quote just came up. But, what we're gonna do, we're gonna head to Labyrinth number 3. Welcome back, everyone. We were cruising around. We did the Labyrinth in the desert. Ilamag Shrine. We're trying to get the 3 parts of the Barbarian set, which I'd never had before. Kazatoki in the Tabantha Tundra. Head back over to the Ancient Tech Lab, down to the labyrinth out here in the water. See if we can get through. This is the one we're going to is the only labyrinth I've been in before today. And I did not find my way through to the middle. I did poke around for a while. It's got flying guardians and guardians on the ground, and I hear there's guardians in the basement, and it'll be interesting. We're low on rupees, but I'm curious what, we've got a lot of ancient parts. Let me talk to the vendor in here. Oh, and look who we haven't even spoken to.
Yeah.
Darren, good day. And
Boy.
check it out. Oh, she must have learned that from, Pura. How was that? Figured I'd give an impression of Hateno Ancient Tech Lab's director, Pura. Shot. Name is a bit much for the first time meeting you, though. Not at all. Snap. Aw, Link, I'm really glad you're such a friendly guy. So, what do you need from me? Well, about Robbie. Robbie is one of the researchers of ancient civilizations. He was studying Guardians at Hyrule Castle 100 years ago. He's got these really cool glasses, too. Oh, Robbie, we're a half century apart, age-wise, but we never let that get in the way. He and I are married. Oh, married? Yes, indeed. Together we run the Akala Ancient Tech Lab. I've got a son as well. You got any other questions? Well, that's right. I've got one son. His name is Grunt. Have you seen him in your travels? Did we see him? Let's just say we did.
Oh.
Oh? Well, that's good to hear. Grant is still a work in progress. Once he's done studying armor, I am hoping to convince him to take over my research. You got any other questions? Who are you? Hey, I'm Jaren.
Hey.
You did it again. You did it again. Check it out. An amateur scholar of ancient history. To be honest, I've been focusing a lot of my research on shrines. Oh, that reminds me. Link, there's something you need to do. The left eye of Skull Lake. I know there's a shrine there, but it's a challenge to get to it. Left eye of Skull Lake is higher up. The right one is lower down. And if you run into Kilton, you're on the wrong eye. Hell of a clue about Kilton. I don't know if I ever ran into Kilton on the right eye. Ran into him other places. I came in to check with the vendor. Hey, hey, beep. Beep, beep, familiar name missing. We're sitting on ancient cores, giant ancient cores. Could buy something. Get a bow, one giant ancient core. Nice bows. Do want to get the armor. Look at that, it's gonna take 60 gears, 15 springs, and 9 ancient cores, and we've got 6 to get the armor. But that's where our cores are gonna go, and a bunch of rupees. Thanks for your time. Come again. Boop. Familiar name missing. looks straightforward, but that's actually gated off. I guess it's not rendering the gate from here, or it closes when we get in there, or something to that effect. We cannot just go straight into the shrine as it might look.
Urbosa's fury is ready.
Okay, now let's turn it off. While I'm thinking about it, Urbosa's fury. Disable it. Can turn it on anytime. You actually see the shrine in the left eye from here. I can't turn and mark it while paragliding. The very first time I came here, I spent some time looking at the map, and I figured it was just like a maze, right? If you could get to the middle using classic maze tactics, you'd be good. Not how it works, not exactly. I carefully followed a path through the maze, and it got me near the middle, which wasn't sufficient. I wouldn't think the wind would still be streaming against us when we were that close to the wall, but it was. Climbing gear, go. Left side should have an elevated path. We'll look along the left side. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Know what I mean? And more stamina to make it to the top. Come on, Link, you can do it. I don't want to eat more food. I'll be close. Oh. Wonder if I can hide successfully, just dropping off the edge a bit. Alright, so we're on the left side. There's maybe an elevated path to it. I see what looks like a door down there, but I can't tell if that's elevated or all the way down at ground level. There does appear to be a path down there. I think it is elevated. Yeah, it is elevated. That's definitely not ground level. Is it an actual path? I think I'm gonna try it. Looking good. You who have reached this point, proceed onward through the maze. Yeah, it's our first time boots on the ground. We might be there. Urgh. Something nowhere there. Thinking we could burn those thorns away before I do. Here. Maybe we'll get a nice clean entrance. Like that? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Nice, Rivali. Thanks, that worked. Barbarian set is ours. Flight really helps. What do you mean? Ukalo's blessing. Oh, nice looking helm. Helmet once worn by the warriors of an ancient, warlike tribe from the Farron region. Wearing it draws out your inner animal, increasing your strength, battle prowess. Let's do a little hopping around. We're gonna have 8 orbs here. Go cash in for some stamina upgrades. I want to go talk to a great fairy. Even though we don't have coins for the 4th one, I want to see what upgrades, maybe revise a list of what we need for the next tier. See if there's anything we can upgrade now. You flew to the top of the maze from the start and found it almost right away. Well, while I admit I did not find it when I first came here and I looked around for a while, I had the wrong idea all around. Last one, we had a bit of a surprise we could get to. There's an updraft here. If we had cleared those thorns, would we have been able to take the updraft? Would that have taken us up? Up, 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 up. Looks like it. Guardians! Oh, well, I've done it now. Should I try it with the barbarian gear? It's not upgraded. It's barely any armor at all, but it's all 3 pieces. We'll get a 3rd tier damage buff out of it. Plus master sword. Let's try it. Not that. Nice. Master sword wanted to be partly broken. It told me. It told me so. Is that another one targeting me? I think it is. Fall down the updraft. The basement is down the updraft, right. Damn, okay. Basement with all the extra guardians, huh? Alright. Do it. First, we must go back up. There's another way down. Yeah, there was some more frame drops. I don't even know today. I don't even know. We're still up though. Should be, maybe not. I don't even know. Yeah, it's doing that thing again. Alright, so you were saying fall down the updraft. The basement is down the updraft. Right. But does it, can I fall all the way to the bottom, or do I have to find a branch? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Just not sure I'm ready. We're going back to the barbarian gear. That was fun. We're going to have 3 of them. That's nasty. What I can do, though, what might be worth it, if I'm even sitting on one, the defense buff, which I don't use too often. Make up for a little bit of the armor I don't have on. Wait, there aren't any live ones down here? Got it. Some of these are gonna come to life. Some of these have got to be alive. But now I see why you all were talking about coming down here to farm parts, even if it's just a graveyard. But I took a 9-minute defense buff for a graveyard. Use the camera to see witches are alive. Y'all are too smart. Radiant Stalker. Could come to life. Oh, like a turtle on his back now. Oh, you're in trouble. And another core. This is beautiful. One more core, and we will be short. Won't be short much rupees for ancient gear. I was pathing my way through here, and then I blew that. All right. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Diamond circlet. That costs money and diamonds in Gerudo Town. Kim, are you all done with work? Welcome back. Oh shit! That's what I get for touching the chest. Don't touch the chest, Jay! Oh, not good. Not good at all. Mistakes were made! Mistakes were made. A lot of mistakes were made! I know, parrying would probably make a lot more sense than standing here and taking hits. What was that pretty thing? It was a headpiece. It was a guardian. It was a diamond circlet, which gives you guardian resist. Just like the ancient armor gives you guardian resist, but no set bonus from it. And you can also get it in Gerudo Town. Hey Dennis, dropping in to say hi. Okay, bye. No time to say hello, goodbye. You're late. You're late. You're late. Dennis, get out of here. Quick, before you're later. Glad you stopped by, though. Thank you for popping up. Woo. Come on, Jay. You know I know nothing about ancient armor. I know you're gonna have it one day. You will have said ancient armor. I'm running closer to one of these other husks, so if it comes to life, I can use it as a block. There's gonna be at least one more stalker that comes to life. Doubling back, want to get the ones I missed that are carcasses and grab the loot from one that exploded that I ran away from. Unless somehow the droppings despawned because the room is too big. I hope not. No, I see them there. They're good. What a safety save. I don't know if it's auto-saving anywhere in this big room. But learn from my mistakes. If you're down here, don't touch the chest until you've dealt with the rest. Guessing that is, yeah, a stalker that's alive. I'm gonna go around the outside, we'll get him, then we'll grab the rest of the parts and go. Man, that barbarian set is almost, even without upgrades, pretty OP. Having a permanent third tier attack buff. Turtle! Turtle, turtle! Ow! I'll get his parts. What was it we needed 20 of for each of the ancient armor? This needed 60 total of something. Probably either shafts or gears. Something we don't have 60 of is probably what we needed 60 of. Well, people who said this was a good spot to farm, you're right. We're all in one place, it's predictable, you got a shrine right above it. After a blood moon, you could come back, they'll all be respawned. Sweet. Take a quick trip to Kakariko. We can go touch base with the Great Fairy and get our stamina containers. Since the stream totally crashed out 3 hours ago, we have dropped another 7,000 frames. A lot of droppage. Roar. Oh, I just want to stretch. In case we get a blurpy up here. What did we want to try? Putting the blurpy in stasis? Not a thing. Okay. Blurpy does not get targeted by stasis. Blurpy does sometimes show up again, though. Over here. Oh, not today. Yes, today. Forgot the fairies. I burned through fairies, which means fairies were going to spawn again. I maybe still have one left. I had one left. When you're down to one or none, fairies will reappear at the fairy fountains to be collected. But you can still scare them off by moving too fast. At least it's interested in the carrots. Welcome back, boy.
Ah.
So the first tier barbarian gear takes one Lionel horn each. Not bad, we can do that. We've got 3 Lionel horns. Most fortunately. Diamond circlet, probably don't need to upgrade. It's kind of expensive to upgrade. I'd rather wait until we have the ancient armor, which has the same resist, but a set bonus and all that. Take the stealth mask up. We've got just enough to do the second tier of the climbing gear. We'd already done the headpiece, which is good. We'll finally get a set bonus from the climbing gear. And what are we missing? And we can get one more piece of snow quill. So we'll finally get this set bonus from the snow quill set. We start a fresh list. What we need shards of Ferocious Horn. Which one is Feroce? Dragon. Shard of Ferocious Horn. Need white choo-choo jelly and ice key swings. $16. 24, we need like 31. Or 24, we need 29. I'm looking at the wrong things. Ice key swings. 8, 8, 8, and 3. So 7 ice key swings. Ferocious green. Why can't you remember these things, Jay? White choo-choo jelly, we need 5. We need 9 Icy Lizalfo's tails. We've already got those. Good. Sun shrooms. 5 sun shrooms. Or next tier. Up there, we've got the 16. And sun shrooms. Six moblin guts. 6 smotherwing butterflies. You can buy the smotherwing butterflies. Gonna need 5 hardy bass, 10 hardy bass. There, we're gonna need 5 sunset fireflies and then a few more sneaky river snails. Sneaky snails. Got those, but we're gonna need more. Island shrooms, we're gonna need more. Anyone else have trouble reading their own handwriting? Okay, let's do what we can while we're here.
Ah.
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 Well, yeah, we need more sun shrooms.
Ah. Ah.
It's nice. You need at least 2 stars. 2 stars to get your set bonus. All 3 pieces and 2 stars to get a set bonus. I think they patched her so she does not talk about set bonuses anymore. Maybe she does once, but there was this, I guess it was a bug because it looks like they patched it. When you go back to her, if you do any successful upgrade, she will tell you from scratch about set bonuses. It's 3 or 4 boxes of dialogue. She would do that every time you go to her and upgrade something successfully. Once every time you talk to her. She did not talk about set upgrades today, did she? It was good. It's a good sign. Ma! Screw me! Well, no, they didn't change a thing. I guess it's if you do the first upgrade. Maybe it's just when you do the first star of a set. No sooner had I finished praising the change. Turned out there was no change. Next tier of barbarian gear is going to, as you said, few of you said, Lionel horn, 3 of them, Lionel hoofs, 2 of them, and that's for a single piece. So we're gonna need 9 Lionel horns and 6 Lionel hoofs just to get the next tier of upgrades for the barbarian gear. Once they all get to that second tier, that second star, then it will have its set bonus, but not before.
Ah.
Woof. No thanks. See you later. Let's go pray at the little altar, get some stamina containers. Want to cook a few foods, the cook pot. And let's head into the snowy mountains. See if we can get some meat and some money and get that 4th ferry unlocked. We'll have some fun with that 4th ferry. Oh. Does the statue have a bib? Hey, Kango.
To be the man, you gotta beat the man.
Woo! Freaking hippie elf, get a haircut and a real job. Hey, hey. Wanna play? Hide and seek. Where does she hide? Where does she hide? Yay! I'll go hide. I gotta get home to Sis when it's dinner time, okay? She only gives that quest during certain hours. She hide? Does she hide under, like, out behind Impas? Yeah, we never got Kato's cuckoos. Up around here somewhere? Yes, I found you.
Oh.
Yep, Mongol Horde armor. Damage buff. Damage buff. Ooh, you found me. That was so fun though, wasn't it? Wasn't it? This is my secret treasure, but here, you can have it. Crunchy Crunchables. Salt. I don't think you should be sucking on salt, kid. That's bad. Salt licks are bad for people. To the mountains? To the mountains? No, to the cook pot, and then to the mountains. Coco always wants ingredients for food until she runs out of things to cook. Today's dinner is veggie cream soup, but I'm sure you're missing something. Yeah, it's super nourishing and fortifying. Well, that's what they say anyhow. It must be true. All you do is toss a swift carrot, rock salt, and fresh milk in a pot. Stew it up, then voila, so yummy. Oh no! Coco's all out of swift carrots. But Coco promised to make Kotla some hasty veggie cream soup. You'll live. You'll live, kid. I think you'll live. One swift carrot, just one? Okay. Okay. Do I have your carrot? I don't have her carrot. Coco is a bad big sister. I came over here to do some cooking of my own. So we have 14 hearts, I think. Which means we don't really need to cook 5 hearty durians to get 20 bonus hearts. We can't even hold 20 bonus hearts. We can only hold 16. So we could cook 4 hearty durians instead, and we get a full set of hearts out of that. Or if we don't need to max out our extra hearts, we could cook fewer. Well, that's perfect. Actually, 16, 4x4. That's exactly the number we need. Extra heart out of that one. How about other stuff? Other stuff. I'm gonna save those razor shrooms for a blood moon. Try and cook up some longer duration buffs during a blood moon. Meat when we're standing near a vendor ready to make some money. We'll cook those. Meantime. Use some more stamina. And maybe even some cold resist so that we could switch out of the snow quill. When we're in the snowy mountains and we run into a Lionel or two, we could wear the barbarian set or whatever else. Want to save sun shrooms for gear upgrades. Can we even get a 2-tier cold resist out of spicy pepper? Let's say we cook 5 of them. Are we even going to get a 2-tier out of that? No. Single tier. Not great. So what about something else? Warm Saflina. We are done using it for upgrades, I think. Go well with. doesn't have to be cooked with anything else. Curious about what's gonna bring out the best in it. Armsaflita. There's 4 of them, guys. Single tier, 10 minutes. Probably just me being stingy. Worm darners. And a Alpha's art. Was 3 dragonflies. Oh, we got a critical cook. That'll do. Spicy elixir. That's more what I'm looking for. That was 3 warm darners and 2 Lizalfo's talents. But it was a critical cook, so the duration might have been the bonus. God. One more? Let's make one more. Good. Now we've got more than 30 minutes of cold resist. We can run around in the snow with a different piece of gear on. We've got health. We've got, let me cook up a little more stamina. Good. Got health, we've got stamina. Not as probably make a few more heals. More truffles. Yeah, let's just make some single truffle cooks. Be good for a little while. We've got health, stamina, some speed buffs if we want them, cold resist, and other assorted things. To the mountains! Wrong one. Where's the address? Plus 20 hearts. What recipe yielded that? 20 hearts you can get from 5 hardy durians, which I'm out of. But the hardy durians, if you want to farm them, Kim, the best spot is warp to this tower, the Farron Tower, and right next to it is a ledge. And on this platform, there's 15 to 20 hardy durians, and they respawn from time to time. I would go for that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hot dogs. Yeah, hot dogs. And thank you for keeping your sub going. Thank you for the support. Does it say 1 month? Why does it say 1 month? Hot dogs, you lurking out there? There you are. We get some love for hot dogs in chat. How are you doing today, hot dogs? Are you ready for it to get hot? You ready for it to get hot? Just showed up, man. Well, ready to cook in the next few days? It's gonna cook. It is gonna cook. Super nice outside. Yeah, it is today. It is. It's critical goodness. What about isn't it going to the mid 80s tomorrow though? Well, hot dogs, may the 4th be with you. 74. Yeah, it's just perfect. It's perfect right now. You get more days like this. I'll probably stream another hour or so here. The uptime on this stream doesn't mean anything because the stream bombed a few times here today. But it did get started about half an hour late, so we'll run a little past 5. I've got streams on the schedule right now at 5 hours, bumping it up from 4, bumped it up from 3. We'll get back to 6 soon. But the next week or two, let's do some 5-hour streams and see how that goes. And now that we've got a good fire weapon, we can stand next to blocks of ice like this and go make coffee while they melt. Sometimes you can tell what's in a block of ice. Chest, weapon, other things. Yo, Bionics, wanna dip ya dingle? Welcome, man. Finished Andromeda. Not as bad as the reviews made it out to be. Ending felt very Halo 1. Down to the epic driving of a Warthog Nomad. So, as the name escaping me, you like the not Mako? See it melting there? See, now that we got this flame spear, we don't have to shoot off any arrows, make any campfires. Just wait it out a little bit. Yeah, Cinco de Friday. Cinco de Friday. I should go. Cinco de Mayo on a Friday. Yeah. Anybody else besides hot dogs celebrating? Yeah, Bionics, you know, I didn't make it through Andromeda, but don't want to spoil anything, but I have now talked about endgame endings, seen some of the endgame ending stuff, and I'm more inclined to go finish it at some point, now that I know what happens. Cinco de Friday! Fire. And we dropped another chunk of frames. That's the point. Yeah, may the 4th be with you too. Nice pick. Nice pick. No, I love it. I love it. I thank you for that. Hey, Lance, what's happening? I am not in the chat box. Lance, may the 4th be with you as well. How are things going with you, man? Ah, that's a burn. Rivali, 8 guardians and a drone, not a single ancient core. Well, did you get I misplaced that in my head. I was thinking giant cores. You didn't get a single ancient core, let alone giant. Slowly anticipating summer break. When does that kick in? That's still a ways off, right? When does your summer break kick in? End of the month? Start of next month? Pledge for Link to stand on there. End of May. So soon. So soon. God, we're gonna be end of May before we know it. So why are we out in the snow? We're looking for animals. We're hunting for meat. Meat for meat skewers. Meat skewers for rupees. And there's shrines and treasure out here as well. Bring out your dead! Did I do something with the alert noises? They are bloody loud. At least in my ears. Mirabla, welcome. Lurking while you do some working. This snow is worth it. You're welcome to scare me anytime. Man, Iceman scared the hell out of me coming in before. Even the bees are nice and loud. Buzz, buzz, buzz. I don't know why they're all louder, though. Is that a wolf waiting for me? That's a fox. For some reason, I just can't throw bombs at foxes. So why do you throw bombs at wolves, Jay? No. I just can't bring myself to toss a bomb at a fox. Can I go past his horn and count as a headshot? Healing well? I think I am. I think I am, Lance. Body feels pretty good. Neck feels pretty good. Any stuff that's lingering in my arm, it's minor. It's under control. Doing well, man. Thank you for asking. It's ongoing. It's 7 weeks today since the surgery. 7 weeks. I became bionic. For now, I'm just going up, 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 up. Since we're here looking for meat and whatever we find, don't really have a destination. Yeah, doesn't it? 7 weeks went by like nothing. And 8 weeks, it was supposed to be 2 months until I could lift more than 10 pounds. So I want to run it by the docs, but next week I might start taking my dogs out again on a leash, one at a time. Although if you're on Discord, you want to see a cool pic of We Are Woo holding both dogs. We went on a couple 3-mile walks while he was here. Yeah! Bye-bye. Okay, we got a shrine down there. And ice block. Maybe more. What can we see from up here? Well, I guess I'm heading down to that shrine. Exploring from there. Correcting those Korok turds, I see. I think, I can't unthink that. They are now Korok turds, huh? Oh, hello. Hi. Come back with my meat! Come back with your body so I can have my meat. Gee, walks with huskies? No such thing. It's drag or bust. One of them's pretty good about not tugging. Lonnie does not tug too much. Jazz will tug like a racehorse coming out of the gate. At least for quarter mile, half a mile, and then she starts to ease up a bit. So let me see what's up with Wilhelm. Wilhelm should work. Isn't that one of the ones we checked? There are a few weird things. Stuff that got. Well, there's different things going on. Things that were sub only. Mods used to be able to use sub only things. Hey, in Ankbot. See, that's got to be what it is. Unfortunately, what I can't do, S7, what I can't do is tell it, even though you do your sub in a sort of creative way, I can't tell Ankbot that. And Ankbot got an update that now mods don't trigger sub commands. That's the short version. Yeah, that's why I want to rethink it all. I got to think of a different system. I've been thinking about reintroducing the points, making things available so that you can just, many of you will have countless points in the channel, and why am I not at least melting this block of ice while I look and talk about it? There's an enemy in this block of ice. Maybe we don't want to melt that. Melt the smaller ones. It should work. Yeah, Steven, it should work. You can't use it at the end of a comment, but it should work. And there's also timers on some of them. So even subs, like you couldn't all get together and spam Wilhelm 10 times. There's probably a 1 minute, maybe like a 3-minute cooldown on them. But you can, yeah. That's some of what's going on, and I need a better system because I want, in most cases, I want mods to be able to trigger sub stuff. And it used to work that way in Ankbot, but it's been changed. Where's the list of sub-only ones? It's old. Whatever the list is, it's old. I please discourage people from looking at any old lists of stuff because it's not accurate right now. Yeah, some stuff is set up for tier 2 subs, but it's all being rethought. So rather than worrying about where it's at and what can't be triggered, please give me some more room and time to sort those out. Yeah, it's a work in progress. They've done different things at different times over the past 2 years, and I don't want to revamp it when I don't know what I want to do with it yet. I've been thinking about how we could handle points and payouts and how that would work. How much would you earn in an X amount of time? How much would you spend to trigger sound effects, and what would be reasonable? What other things would the points be spent on? Do we re-enable some mini games, arenas, and battles, and wormholes and things? But there's going to be some, there's going to be some accounting for all the chaos, all the hours. If we reintroduce points, we're going to have some way to credit for hours, although it might not be automatic. You want to yak about it some more? Hit me up on Discord. If I take all the sound effects and I move them over to mods, That's no good. And moving them over to subs, that doesn't quite work either. I've got to find a different system. I'm avoiding the big one just because it has a moblin in it. Melt! Melt! Melt faster! I could also double some of the commands. They would need to make a mod version of certain commands or subversion of certain commands. Better be a Korok turd. Come on. Let's see what's in the box. You chose the box. You get nothing. So stupid. A moblin that's frozen in ice, he might be carrying a nice weapon that we could take off him. Or we could just leave him frozen. Shock. A lot of shock arrows today. Leave him there. It's a Lizalfos, not a Moblin. Whoa. Shot flames at him by accident. Hey, is this, this is the, shield sledding. Shield surfing in the snow. There's a little... We'll have to pay 20 rupees to an NPC. Or we could just do it anyways. I've not seen a piece of meat freeze in a long time. Maybe they did change something. So who brought in the Darth Vader at work today? Hot dogs. Was that you? 64 shrines and only 62 Korok seeds. Numbers are all wrong. It's a good thought, Kim. I like that. I like that. That sort of thing has crossed my mind, and yeah, having a couple special sound effects at nice big hour thresholds. That's a good and easy one. Yeah, yeah. See that? It won't work for everything, but for some stuff that'll be perfect. And it doesn't matter sub, mod, not. Ours is a good one. Ours is a good one. You've had it for years. It moves around the office to the lucky few. I think you got a cool office, man. I missed the clue. What was the clue? Oh, it's the whole thing's a slope up here. Okay. If we put this block here, it's gonna boom. But I just walk. Can I just walk the ball around? can. So what, Seems like the presumption is you want the ball to roll in the wind. But I know I did this before without nice timing. Almost nice timing. Why not just walk it around and put it in there yourself? Have to do with the way out? See what happens when the ball goes in the cup. Maybe we can even just toss it up here. Okay. Besides any intended way to do this, I'm gonna just see if we can kind of rig it up. Just catch it on the hill, just a little bit here. If it stays there, that should be enough. I hope it's enough for it to roll in. Marble Madness. Oh, there really is a Marble Madness shrine or two. About this chest, we can grab that chest. Hey! Come to me. Great Frost Blade, plus long throw. Might want to make room for that. Ending. We drop. I don't need this, Lizel. Try Boomerang. You hated that game as a kid. Me too. I was really terrible at it. I really liked it, and I was really bad at it, so I never played a whole lot of it. Koro Rinpa on the Wii. That one was fun. The Wiimote was great for a Marble Madness style game. What I was thinking is you could even just push that up a little and let it fall down. And roll in, and up we go. Would have been cooler to let the ball roll around and time it right so it goes over the moving bridge and all that stuff. Are we good on this? Yes, no more loot. Oh, Kim, I like that idea. So, we can talk about that some more. So, pick your brain. But it pains me every time people don't stop. But it pains me when people are trying to use the effects and things that I know I need to work out and have been planning to straighten out for so long. Just it stings every time. It's my bad. You're good. I've been bad. I need to get with it, Jay. Get with it. Our bot needs an overhaul. Entrobot needs an upgrade. Big time. Selmy's spot. Let's steal Selmy's wood. Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Welcome to the middle of nowhere. Population us.
Eh?
Hey, Misery, how are you doing? Speaking of really cold places, we're at the top of a snowy mountain. Welcome, Misery. How's the cold around you? Hey, Novostrius, you found a broken dungeon with remote controlling a hammer to hit a rock ball. The rock got stuck and you had to reload. Remote controlling a hammer to hit a rock ball, is that, and it has to, like, the large rock ball has to get across I think I know the shrine you're talking about, and I could be completely wrong. Misery, did I see you were back on streaming too? I think I saw on Twitter. That's right. Everybody check out Miss Misery. Another awesome streamer here. Doesn't stream nearly enough. That's not true. You stream when you can, I know, when you feel like it. And we'll take what we can get. That's a radiant shield. You wouldn't believe how rare those things are. You practically never see them anymore. You're carrying that shield then? Whoa, this is big. You hiked all the way to meet the best there ever was at shield surfing, right? Totally.
Oh.
Moods have been good lately? Excellent. It goes a long way, doesn't it? And we just don't get to control them. I might be generally happier here than not here, but yeah, you know, some days it's just not the mood will not allow. Rock falls down and opens the door. Yeah, I think I know the one you're talking about. I've gotten in the habit of saving, doing a hard save before going into shrines. As soon as I unlock the shrine, make a hard save, go in, just in case something wonky happens in the shrine. I know the one you're talking about, hammer controlled via motion control. I think it is possible to do that shrine without hitting that ball with that hammer, because the first time, I could not hit the ball with the hammer. It was a problem for me. Eventually did. This playthrough, I think we went there last Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I managed it proper. So yeah, we came all the way up here to see you, Selmy. Do it. Too bad for you, I'm retired, huh? Been years since anyone knew me as the Duchess of Downhill. If you don't mind a few pointers from a has-been, I'd be happy to critique your technique. Much enthusiasm. I haven't seen anyone with passion like that since, well, me. But I'm not just any surfer come lately. I was the best, and that means my advice isn't free. How does 20 rupees a session? Is that okay with you? What's this talk of playing with balls now? You know this game. You know this game. Don't forget to cup the balls. It's the #1 rule in this game. Chronic, what's up? And you hear the kid, you hear talk of balls, and you come running. Smart choice, I always say. If you're not willing to put your money where your balls are, how serious are you really? That's what it says, right? Then let's get straight to the slopes. Follow me. You need a rundown on how this works? Let's pretend I don't. Okay, so you already know what you're in for. Suits me. I hate having to explain to casuals anyway. What I suggest is starting simple with a basic course so we can take a look at your downhill fundamentals. Straight down from here, you'll see a big bridge. Why don't you start by surfing your way there? I don't actually see the bridge, but it's probably down there. Pretty no-frills course, but it'll help me get a bead on where you're at with your technique. He's already pulled over. He can't pull over any further. If I dig the way you surf, I'll let you advance to the next step. We can go down that hill when we get to it. I want to see you shred out there. You ready? On your mark. Get set. They don't want to use the radiant shield to surf on. I think. That bridge. Oh, okay. We're not going out on the bridge. We're going under the bridge. If you only had some huskies, you'd go way faster. Girls, come upstairs. We're surfing. Good here, Chronic. Good here, getting better. Fixin' to be a lot better.
Oh?
You clocked in at 47.78. Pretty average time, all told. I'm not too keen on letting you move on, but, well, make it your call. You comfy where you are, or do you want to push ahead anyways? I don't think I ever went past the initial, I must have flubbed this course before. Do your worst, sell me. And I'm glad you're chilling. I wouldn't expect any less. Let's put the test aside for now and just ask you straight out, what does shield surfing really mean to you? Shield surfing is life! Life? It's your whole life? That's your answer? Flipping, crashing, falling over cliffs is no kind of a life for anybody. Trust me, I know. Flipping, crashing, and falling over cliffs is no way to go through life, son. If that's how you see things, you're in no shape to advance yet. Sorry, but I'll have to ask you to do the basic course. She's trying to take me for a ride. You want to hit the slopes again for another 20 rupees? No. Tell you surfing is my life, and you want more money.
Oh!
Thanks for stopping by. Look forward to seeing you beat your record the next time we meet. So how do you, what makes for really good times? How do you go faster if you're shield surfing? Art Wolf. So we're up here now, we're just exploring, looking for animals to kill for meat. Or to the mountains hill. See what's up with that? Oh, it's 11:50 in the morning. He's not gonna be there. I suppose that tree is the one that's talked about by the little birdie in Rito village. Lone cedar tree on the Hebra Mountains. On a time, my grandpa stopped at a big tree while he was climbing a big mountain and looked below him to the northwest. Suddenly he saw a huge snow-white birdie with its wings spread wide. Grandpa took off flying after the snow-white birdie. As he got a little closer to the white birdie, Grandpa saw something super important inside its belly. Oh. Is that the tree? Go over there. Never know, that ride could be fun. Is that what you were suggesting? Nice block down there. Bear Pigman enemies Novostrias. Moblins? Moblins? Chasing a white bird. Ah. Follow the white rabbit. Yeah, okay. Something off the cliff, probably. Master Sword is good for breaking rocks. Gold darters, come here. What was the, took off flying after a snow white birdie. And if this is the right place, am I supposed to fly after the birdie? Probably am. Flying after the snow white birdie. Or not, because it's turning a lot. But that can't be right. It can't be right. Let's go back up to the top and think about this a little more. Something important in its belly. An arrow. Shoot it. Yeah. Okay. Gotta get a picture. Islander Hawk. This is now. We will kill you. I don't know, that's a pretty birdie. I want to kill the birdie. I'm not going to be able to stand at the top of the tree. This bird is coming back around and coming back around. Now we can hit the bird with stasis. Cough, maybe not a real bird. Cough. Well, we've got Vamedo in the distance. Not a real bird, but also not Snow White. Not a real bird. It's nice when you have the benefit of already knowing what you mean. You know what you mean. See how far that arrow went. And said it went flying after it to the northwest. Somewhat for the tree that used to be up there on that peak. I don't know. Rivali, what's up? Tell me, please. Please. Timber! The bird seems to have left. Not even when I fired arrows at it. But when I set off the bomb and dropped the tree, it seems to have bailed. Tell me what's on your mind. Anybody have any thoughts? Rivali already knows, and I don't. Took off, flying after the Snow White birdie. Look below him to the northwest. Saw a huge Snow White birdie. You know what? I kind of see, is this a wing? Wings. Wings. Tail. Head. So in its belly. It's off to the northwest. I may have. Oh yeah, you can see it. There it is. Irresistible. Unfortunately, also failed. They didn't hear me. Did they see me? I don't think they did. That is one angry bunch. They just used a bomb arrow. Oh, jeez, one of them saw. Come on over here. You want to fight? Come on over here. I want to piss off all your buddies at the same time. Ah! Bye-bye! Bye, loot. So, enemies are going to regenerate with that hard mode. You won't be able to do something like this, walk away from it, and come back to a bunch of half-health enemies. Did not do much. You're just too tough. The 3 explosive barrels did something, but single bomb arrow, not much. Even have room for another weapon. Don't know what's in the chest, but let's say it's a nice weapon. We don't have room right now. I could take them. It'd be a little messy. I'd rather go after that guardian up here. Don't want to lose track of the shrine. But if we take him out, well, it's all good. Just a random chest. We want animals, meat, rupees, and then we've got most of the parts for the ancient armor. Need one more ancient core. Some ingredients will freeze if submerged in ice-cold water or when left out in frigid regions. That doesn't seem to be the ice-cold water, yes, but the meat hasn't been freezing out in the cold. You may be onto something, Chronic. You may be onto something. Major test of strength. Got our new barbarian gear. Take a damage buff. Why not? Master Sword will glow. Glow. It comes out. Those are the weapons I want. Master Sword is gonna this is gonna run out of energy in the middle of this fight. What do we have? What can we use? Mid-tier Guardian Sword. We're gonna get nicer Guardian weapons, so let's try using up the Guardian Spear and the Guardian Sword here. Actually, the same spear we're gonna get. Nice. Nice hit, man. Oh. I am actually out of fairies. What about Mifa's Grace? Mifa's Grace not active in here? Not be used now, yeah. Well, I better stay alive. I didn't get my shield out in time, or it did nothing. I think I just noticed in the ground. What, Huh. I never noticed those before, ever. And they won't come all the way out, but... if it gets around to shooting its primary beam, that'd be pretty useful. This weak little spear, but... should not just keep taking these hits. Don't fight like this. I'm wearing really weak armor. The barbarian stuff is nice for its offense, but like it's not very upgraded. We've got 15 defense instead of 30 or 40 or more that we could have. Okay, that's just brutal. Tempted to put on better armor and just finish him off or take a damage buff. Instead of this, getting my ass so kicked, using all my healing items because I can't take a hit right now. One attack obliterated your hearts. No, that was like 6 times that happened. If I could get a flurry, that'd be one thing. Perfectly timed dodge will get you didn't even get him. Oh, here comes primary beam, right? Well, now I know what these blocks are for. Does he even go out of this mode once he goes into it? Doesn't really seem like it. How come that's not stunning him? Uh-oh. The one ancient arrow to the eye take these guys down, yes, and I don't have any ancient arrows at the moment. 0. Nor will a shock arrow, apparently, even interrupt this. Not good. I guess you just need to kill him faster. I don't think I've ever taken a major fight to this point. Dr. Apocalypse, this game questions my knowledge of Zelda. How do you mean? How do you mean? And welcome. Ugh. Sloppy fight. Rivali with the reminder again, ancient arrows don't do very much damage to those scouts. They do to the stalkers out in the world, but not to the scouts, huh? Master Sword is recharging. I'm gonna drop this spear. I just trashed anyways. And I'm not gonna make room for the other one. It's still worth a chump. So much different, than Majora's Mask. Well, yeah, it is quite different. I'm good. I hope you're good too. Been a technically cumbersome day. We had a lot of stream issues, a lot of frame drops. Had to restart the stream a number of times. Maybe tomorrow will be smoother. Still glad you popped in though. Doing anything for Cinco de Mayo? Or today? May the 4th? What'd you find up there, Rivali? The top of Hyrule Castle. That's what I want to know. Guess what I found up there? Bones? Korok, one Korok. One Korok. That was the simple answer I didn't want to be true, but would have been neat if they had something at the top of the castle. Climbing around Hyrule Castle is a bit of a pain, isn't it? Princess is in another castle. Oh. Well, I didn't mean that part of the climbing. I was thinking more the guardians that are everywhere. I want to use those new weapons. Just bust ahead. Worst part is the Lionels that shoot through walls. I never even saw any Lionels at Hyrule Castle. I got the one memory, and then when I was planning to go infiltrate the castle, make my way to Ganon, I just kind of stumbled into him all of a sudden. I hadn't done very much. All right, Steven, good night. You're taking off. Just gone midnight here. Time for some sleep. Catch you all soon. I hope so. I hope so. Thanks for joining us today. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow. Sleep well, Steven. That Guardian is gonna wake up, of course. And Stalker. What I want is the moose. Get the, let's do this. Just all pretty long, and then those single tier ones I don't even really want to keep. Take off the snow quill gear. Could have left it on and taken a damage buff. That probably would have made more sense. But since it didn't. Weak armor on. My link looks cold. Depending on when that stalker wakes up. Hit it with stasis, run in. Master Sword is not recharged. Keep that in mind. How close is it to recharging? 2 minutes. I just loosed the arrow too soon. That's all. See if that meat freezes. Used to freeze. It would have frozen by now. Up here, it would have frozen by now. Freezing anymore. As soon as the Guardian wakes up, I'm going to lose the remaining moose and meat. Maybe we'll get lucky. We'll be able to get 1 or 2 more moose. The Lizalfo's hiding over there. I already feel like I'm getting so close to the stalker. Gotta wake up soon. Stand up when you use the camera. Kinda weird. Goblin Club. I wanted the tail that just burned away. Now we're being stalked by an Octorok. One bomb kills a wolf. Arrow. The club is still burning. Does the Master Sword have durability like the rest of the weapons, or does it not break ever? What it does is it has durability, it breaks, it runs out of power, and then it takes 10 minutes to recharge. So right now, Master Sword recharged in 22 seconds. So it breaks, and then it fixes itself, and it breaks and fixes itself. It works all right. It's it also does 30 damage, but around Guardians or in the Divine Beasts or around Ganon, elements of the Calamity, doubles its damage to 60. Master Sword's power has been restored. Hey, look! look, the meat froze. I've been waiting for meat to freeze for a while. Shit, he's on the move. That is bad. Don't like that he's... What is he doing? Strange guardian behavior. I will take your legs off. I have no legs. And now we've got 9 ancient cores. 10 ancient cores. Well, we've got enough for all 3 pieces of ancient armor. We just need 6,000 rupees.
I am assuming direct control.
Yes! Woo, welcome back, man. I think Kim does know where that statue is. She has helped guide me towards it. Yeah, I think I mentioned your experiment to her that I could have taken pictures of the icy meat as long as it was there frozen already. I think I mentioned your experiment to her that you can go under 13 hearts if you respec after pulling the sword. Maybe it's only when the snow is falling. When you're in heavy snow, that things will freeze now. Link is looking pretty badass. Yeah, when has Link ever looked like a barbarian? They'll eat your face. Dothraki Link. Amiibo coming soon. Yeah, critical. Maybe I didn't say enough while Wu was here visiting this past week. He does indeed stream. If you don't, anybody here who does not already know, we are Wu. Check him out, click on his name, give him a follow, and keep an eye out. He used to stream a lot, and we hope we'll again at some point. You're a Korok puzzle. Balloons? Oh. With all the popping. Oh, they're moving. Nope. For that one to come back. Rando Shep. How about sorry, I was gonna suggest a Rando Rider run. Sorry I said anything though. I was sorry as soon as I started to say it. Rando Rider? See how our meat stores are doing. 17 gourmet, 39 raw prime. That's gonna give us what, 8 2,000, and it's not quite 4,000 rupees worth, and we're sitting on 1. I bet you if we cooked and sold all the meat we've got, we'd still come up short on 6,000 rupees for the ancient armor, let alone 10 for the 4th fairy. Only we could just run into another field of moose out here. I'm gonna head west, further into the Hebras. We probably won't be going that much longer tonight, but let's take advantage of being out here in the snow. See if we can't come back with a bigger stack of meat. climb up there. Come on, don't let it freeze. Like. Be able to stop and get some stamina here. So about 2 rings of stamina, maybe a sweet spot, but there's nothing wrong with going for more. You can start jumping up cliffs. Get that climbing gear to at least the 2nd tier, have all 3 pieces, get the set bonus, you use less stamina when you jump while climbing, when you leap up. 2+ wheels of stamina, full set, and you can jump up almost anything pretty quickly. Nice timing, you. I can get my arrow back. Here somewhere. Most animals, if they spot you and they go running off, they will despawn after a little bit. Seem to keep running around for a while. There's the arrow. Knight's bow, attack up 4. Probably drop something for that. Plain old knight's bow. How about one that we've already been using? Pristine one with some extra damage. Hey, hot springs. There's a hot spring hidden in the mountains here. I can't hit him from here. So, cold resist. Can put the snow quill gear back on. Just sneak up on those guys. But last time, even in the snow, using a flame arrow on them, they stuff caught fire. Not this time. Somehow maybe the wood weapon. They were holding a dragon bone club of some sort, the last one. And the club caught fire, and the flame from the club burned up the rest of the loot. Yeah, Kim, when do we do the Mario Kart throwdown? Giant boomerang. The tops of the drones are not solid if you can get above the drones, you're saying? Oh, you flew right through it from the top. Not solid. Not, okay. That's weird. A little weird. What have you learned about Puyo Puyo? Boo. So hot springs are nice in this game. You drop in the water, not the rocks. You can get your health back from a hot spring. A little bit at a time. I mean, who doesn't like hot tubs? Link likes hot tubs. If there's anything in the water too. Just down there. See anything? Wait, what's under here? Anything? Something. What do you think this is? You just suck less at it. Well, sucking less is good. I thought about grabbing it. Well. And I still might. But mostly because of Tetris, not because of Puyo Puyo. But then I probably have to learn Puyo Puyo. Let's head out from here. A little more wandering in the snow, see if we can find some more meat.
Yep.
You are not meat. Critical, when you popped in a few minutes ago, was that you just getting here? Were you here earlier today? I did the same thing Kim did. I sort of took for granted that you'd been hanging here today. That might have been you just getting here, huh? Greetings to you. Little belated. Fire, not a shrine. Okay. Why does the moose go down so quickly? Don't freeze, don't freeze! Don't freeze, meat! There isn't really a good single-player Tetris mode. Ooh! Well, then you know what I was hoping for, looking for, and what there isn't. That is a bummer. We're not out here to fight with these Alphos and Moblins. Looking for meat. No endless Tetris. Oh, you're picking your head back up. Wow. Look nice and sparkly. EC's not liking Portal 2 so far. What you running into? You missed the streams while Woo was here. Played some Mario Kart. We played some Portal 2 co-op. I think we're going to finish in the form of restarting, playing through, and finishing the co-op campaign sometime online. Error when you try to run it. Hopefully a well-documented error. It's just the PC saying, fuck you, leave me alone. Tried shaking an angry fist at it. I wouldn't be surprised if he had. Do this the easy way. Let's take a little more stamina food and just keep jumping. There was a ledge right there. Could have jumped to it anyways. I climb up here. $26 gourmet, 50 prime. That's good. Let's go do some cooking. Found a couple shrines up here in the Hebras, but there's more. There's quite a bit more out here. So I think on tomorrow's stream, depending on how much money we get right now, let's go cook and sell in the Korok Forest. Vendor right next to the cook pot. If we're short of and we will be short of the 10K that we need, we could sell, I mean, sell some amber, we could sell some luminous stone. If we can come up with 10K right now, let's go unlock the 4th fairy. But I'm not counting on it. We'll know in a minute. If we don't come up with 10K now, let's save the coin. Let's not go buy the ancient armor. And then tomorrow it should be easy to get 10K, unlock the last fairy, so on. Cougar Fairy, yeah, Misery, I know you were interested in seeing the Cougar Fairy, and we need 10K. We need 10K for her, so let's see what we can come up with here. We get 490 for each of these 5 gourmet meat cooks. Get 210 for the prime meat cooks. 5 of them. But if we could, that would be great. Even if we could just upgrade 1 item today, that would be a nice way to end this stream, would be getting swallowed by a Cougar Fairy. It's kind of like, did anyone watch Kids in the Hall, the chicken lady? Cougar Fairy is kind of like the chicken lady. We've actually been up more than 4.5 hours. I started at 12:30. So we've gone about 5 hours, and we had a number of stream drops. At least the Cougar Fairy doesn't look like the chicken lady. But the idea is similar. I'm not sure how I feel about that now. Does that mean you know who the chicken lady is? Ah, of course, you're Canadian. Kids in the Hall, required watching. Who, does anybody stream, any of the big services stream Kids in the Hall? Crushing your head. No, I'm pinching your face. Ah, CBC does. I listen to their like 5-minute news, flash news, along with some others. You gotta look like you're there, up north, huh? I will keep that in mind. All right, let's see what we get for that. Mushrooms! You're here, you're here. I've been waiting for you. Great Deco Tree was right. He said you would come, Mr. Hero. Thought you might be hungry, so I went out and gathered a bunch of forest mushrooms for you. Now I'm gonna sell them to you. Check out my spore store. Yeah, I want to sell. Sell, sell, sell. Sell all the meat. Also gonna sell off the frozen meat since I can't cook that. And maybe a couple of the buffs that I made that didn't come out right, single tier buffs where I wanted 2 or 3. And then maybe we'll sell some stones to round up to 10k and go talk to the fairy. We have here stealth. Sell that 1 tier stealth buff. We're never gonna use it. Ever. 9 minutes tier 3, we'll save it. 8 minutes tier 2, it's still pretty good. We'll save it. Tier 2 damage buff, it's probably worth using over 70 rupees, but... Okay, those are pretty good. That one... Same thing with cold, we got a couple of these cold ones. Hey, Miss Derpity Derp, may the 4th be with you as well. Good to see you pop in. We are wrapping up, but still good to see you. And we'll be back at this tomorrow. Hopefully have a nice long stream tomorrow. 5 hours on the schedule, maybe we'll get some more. Saturday, same thing, got 5 hours on the schedule, but maybe we'll get some more. No, it's not your bad. It's your good. You came to see us. You came to hang out. It's sorry, I can't just extend the stream arbitrarily, but do need to wrap. I do need to wrap. So we're gonna need 4,000 more. What can I sell for that? Could sell some ancient screws. We don't need 130 of them. We'll need someone we're exchanging for arrows, and I don't know that that's sufficient, but what else can we sell? Do we need choo-choo jelly for stuff? Yeah, we probably do. Swings aren't worth much. Tails we're gonna need for upgrades. Probably sell some monster parts. I hope it's been a good busy. Can go either way. Luminous stones, 70 apiece. Let's sell 16 of them. We got plenty of diamonds. What else do I need luminous stones for? To buy the radiant armor? Eventually we'll have more luminous stones and we can buy the radiant armor. Let's just sell all the luminous stones right now. Getting close. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I don't want to sell the other gems. Amber, what can we sell here? I don't know how many we're gonna need for anything. Probably won't be buying the amber jewelry. Upgrading the radiant armor also requires luminous stones, I figured. But will we even get around to it? Worry about it, you know. Probably not a big deal. Stacks of stuff we could just part with some of. Food that's actually worth anything, not really. Here, take all my acorns. What are acorns used for? I mean, flavoring food. But the other kinds. Chickaloo, tree nuts. We don't need that much more. We really don't need that much more. Oh, goblins aren't even worth much. I'm not using those for elixirs anyways. Oh, we're gonna get there, Miss Misery. I'm just piddling through this. What shall I sell? What shall I sell? It doesn't really matter. We can sell any of this stuff. We can sell all of these. Let's sell all of these. Why not? We'll get more. We also won't be using them for anything. There might be gear that requires Bokoblin stuff to upgrade, but I don't think so. Moblin stuff, probably. Lizalfo stuff, yeah. Da-dum, da-dum. Good selling. Sell 10 more screws. And a few springs. Hey, Rango. We're closing in on a wrap, Rango. We want to go unlock the last of the great fairies, and we are this close. Keys eyeballs. We might need keys eyeballs for some upgrades, but let's sell some. Looky, looky. Guess who we're going to see now? I could put on some desert clothing. And in case it's, I don't know, what time is it? 3:25 a.m. It might be cold in the desert, so we'll keep on a piece of the snow quill. You got knocked out earlier? You just woke? Guess you're gonna be ill tomorrow again. Yeah, it's funny how that happens. As long as you can afford to be. Hey ho, Melga. This is not the right one. Yes, it is. Greedy fairy awaits. We can also grab some fairies. I don't have any more left. Come here, little fairy. Come here, little fairy. There was a fourth one, but it seems to be gone now. All right, let's meet. Ah, you've returned. Now you have rupees for me, right? Right, boy? Hand them over, quickly. In order for me to regain my power, I need 10,000 rupees. You better get something for this. Thank you. You're too kind. Ah, the power! It's overflowing! Ah, well, hello there.
Huh?
I am the great Earth Fairy, Terra. I am the oldest of the four sisters. I've been watching your activities from inside my bud all this time. And haven't you been busy swinging that sword around, adventuring? I'm not just making wild assumptions, you know. I truly do see all. I'll prove it right now. I'll predict what you're thinking right at this moment.
Huh?
You're probably thinking, can't we just skip to the part where she enhances my clothing? Right? It's like I hit the mark, What an impatient person. Why don't you show me the clothing you want to have enhanced? Depending on what materials you have on hand, I should be able to enhance your clothing, but it all depends. The powerable, with the power available to me, I can enhance your clothing to the max. Oh, all right. We have anything in tier 3 that we can take to tier 4? We do. Snow Quill Tunic. Zora Armor. Climber's Bandana. Got a few pieces. All right. She sees all. See what Link gets to see.
Huh?
Hence the Snow Quill Tunic, right? 5 rubies. Red Lizalfo's tails. You can see you're gonna need a lot. We're gonna need 30 red Lizalfo's tails. You're gonna need 15 rubies just for the Snow Quill set. Yes, please. Enhance our clothing. Understood? Now close your eyes. Now remember, the first fairy blows a kiss. Second tier plants a kiss. Third tier, she comes in with her fishy lips. I can't even do that. What is she gonna do now? Close your eyes. It's taking Link home to Mama. All done. Yep, looks enhanced to me. What about the others? I need an adult. Link doesn't get any say in that. He just gets snatched and taken down to Miss Fairy's land. To be fair, it's probably fun down there. She drowns you. We'll just call it a drowning. Yeah, she drowns. She baptizes Link. That's what she does. I need 30 Lizalfo's tails and 45 opals to get Zora armor all the way to top tier. Chronic. Hey, Kinsey, wanna drown? No, what happened? Did your follow get reset, man? Oh, man. Weirwoo has been following since 4th of May, 2017. That was unexpected. So welcome aboard, man. What about the others? Enhance away. As well, Desert Foe. Yeah.
Huh?
Canadians, how are you doing? I know I said hi in chat, but I also saw you were just getting here. Woo! Console Twitch app being dumb. Oh, man. Another one down. Okay. So, here, we'll let her take us into her abode one more time. Barbarella, go! Close your eyes. It's snuggle time! I'm pretty sure the API in that command, the site it's pointing to, is no longer parsing all the API requests. How long until you're ready for Ganon? Could be any time, but we have 2 more Divine Beasts we don't have to do, we're going to do. Tomorrow we're going to go after Va Rudania, and probably tomorrow Va Rudania and Saturday Va Meadow. And we could probably finish if we wanted to. If we wanted to go after Ganon on Saturday, we probably could. But I'm not sure if it will be Saturday. What's she doing to Link? What she's doing to Link. It's gotta be illegal in most places, right? This is Hyrule. What happens in Hyrule stays in Hyrule. We're actually done the jewelry pieces. I don't want to spend parts on, gems on to upgrade. At least not until everything else is. If you ever have need of our power, just stop on by. Well then, I'm headed home. Nice home, by the way. Nice bed.
Bye.
See you later! And on that note, I should have left one of those, should have left an item we can upgrade to the 4th tier to start with tomorrow. Nothing like a good shag to start a stream, eh? But I think we're gonna wrap for now. Hey there, Shadow Dragon. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. Thank you all for joining me today. I had a very good time in spite of the stream crashes. I hope you did too. May the 4th be with you all. Tomorrow, Friday hype. We're gonna go after Va Rudania up near Death Mountain. That should be a lot of fun. The quest is good. The mechanics are good. There's some very cool stuff. We get to fire our bombs out of giant cannons. We get to ride rail cars around the mountain. Also, we get to the top part of the map. There's some cool stuff up here. We can come down to the left eye of the skull. Y'all be good now, you hear? Hot dogs, thanks for sharing the pic earlier, too. To be fair, that pool, it does look pretty inviting. Yes, it does. Oh man, Rivali, keep at it. That's brutal, though. Finally got an ancient core. Giant one. Still waiting on the 13 other ancient cores I need. Good luck to you, and I hope everyone has a good evening. Let's find someone to jump in on. Empty list for a second there. It's not. Boom, 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 boom. Well, let me think about that while we're signing off. Bid you all good night. I'll catch you on the flip side. Cheers, everyone. Stay awesome.